Welcome back to Music Monday. I'm your host, Adam Duke. This week, I spoke with KarmaQueen in the News 4 studio about their upcoming album Projector, their Mohawk Place release show, and other upcoming shows they have on the way.
Hello everyone, we're KarmaQueen. I'm going to hand this over to our lead singer, Kaylee, but before I do, this is Annie on guitar, Evan on drums and sax. I play bass sometimes, but I'm Michael. And we have some exciting news for you.
So we started playing together. Annie's my sister, so we met around the house, and and started playing music together. While we were pretty small, I'd say. Yep. I started playing guitar around 12, and then you started playing piano, and then you started playing guitar as well, and then you got way better than me.
Yeah, I thought Kaylee was so cool playing her guitar that I wanted to pick it up and try it for myself. So.
Yeah, now look at you now. Yes. Evan and I met in another band, and then we formed KarmaQueen at the start of the pandemic with Annie, and then we luckily found Mike too to play bass and drums, vocals, literally whatever we need. Jack of all trades.
We got a new album coming out, full length actually, which is pretty exciting. So it felt like a long time coming. We've been working really hard on just piecing together all these different ideas. When we first started, everything was just everyone was coming in from different backgrounds. I know Annie's big on like prog rock, and I'm a jazz guy, and so it was kind of unique trying to bring all those and tie them together to make our sound. But so June 16th we'll have our full length out, and we actually have a first single coming out this Friday, and then maybe one more in the future. So something to stay tuned for. But yeah, we're super stoked to finally let this album out into the wild.
The name of the album is Projector, and it's because each of the songs on the album deal with issues of projection. So they deal with people's fantasies of you, their mischaracterizations, people putting what they want to see onto you. And I think that that's something that a lot of people can relate to. So we're hoping that a lot of people can find something in this album to connect with them. We've got our album release show coming up on June 28th at Mohawk Place, and we've got some great bands in the bill. We've got Jupiter Trolley, Dead Orchids, and Skyway. So it's going to be a fun time for sure. Porch Fest on the May 20th. It's going to be a fun one. What else do we have coming up?
We have the other Porch Fest there at
Kenmore.
In Kenmore.
Did we? And also Kenmore Porch Fest too, on the 25th of June.
There's going to be a lot of bands out there. If you can make the time, we're going to be at the Iron Tail Tavern, rocking it out, rain or shine. So, and if you happen to be in the neighborhood on Auburn and Elmwood, then we'll be there making noise.
The origins of KarmaQueen, it may vary from member to member, but I think a big thing was there was a little bit of a falling out, and then the pandemic was pretty much just sort of ended the band Kaylee and I were in previously, and it just kind of felt like there wasn't a lot of the right attention was given to her, because she's extremely talented, and there's so much like musical energy in there that I just felt never came out in this other band. And so kind of the Queen portion of it was let's put the stars of the show in front. Annie, I don't know how you play with the 8 strings, which is incredible. I struggle with the 4 on bass when I try to dabble, and then the Karma portion is just like, good people, good things are gonna find good people. And so I feel like just through the nature of us playing music and stuff like that, we're meeting a lot of awesome people, and we're doing a lot of cool things, and we're trying to be polite and respectful about it. So I don't know if there's anything more you guys wanted to add in. I didn't want to.
We're like Drama Queen, but instead of drama, only karma.
There we go.
Did I do it right?
It's perfect. Yes.
Two of the big bands that like just really hit home for me were Charles Mingus. It's just like really crazy over the top jazz I really enjoyed, and then it's a super group. It's Them Crooked Vultures. So it's a mix of like Dave Grohl and Josh Holmes from Queen of the Stone Age. It's just really, I just love making interesting, unique music. So for me, if you can't categorize it, then we're doing it right. But that was always my take.
Nice. See, I really love emotion-heavy indie rock. So Ryla Kiley, favorite band of all time. Beach Bunny, kind of same vein, and Vampire Weekend, definitely my biggest influences.
I don't want to be here all night, but out of all the influences, I have a lot of local musicians that I looked up to or played with that are inspirational. Frank Desiree, he plays Haitian music. I played with Tyler Westcott and the Folk Faces before. They're on tour right now. Joe Donahue on piano, and a lot more. Some of the folks from Grosh were playing at the Tudor Lounge long time ago, and it's one of our jam spots too. But I think there's a lot of local music in the area that influenced me. The biggest one would be Queen City Nights.
I would say for this project in particular, I really get a lot of influence from Taylor York of Paramore and his guitar style that he does in that band. I just think the melodies are so amazing. But also I play the 8th string because Toast Nabasi of Animals as Leaders is my biggest guitar hero, I think. So yeah, that kind of explains it, but I would say those two.
When you said Taylor, I thought for sure you were going to say Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift. Yeah, I mean, she's awesome too, yeah. So I mean, I really thought it was cool to play with Winsky. We played with them recently at, I think it was Timeless Babes, right, in the basement or whatever. That was a really cool, fun show. And also, I think Ram was really fun to play with.
Yeah. Skyway, Wyatt Coyne, anybody who's willing to play with us is fun. You know, trying to book shows and keep booking shows, it can be a job. So, and we're still looking to book more if you're out there.
Yeah, for sure. Especially Jupiter Trolley too, who's on our release show. They're just a really fun group of people to play with. Really interesting music for sure.
I mean, I was just going to quickly jump on what Mike said, playing with Skyway. So kind of a funny story, and John, if you're listening, I apologize because I don't want to age you too much, but he was my English teacher way back in middle school, and so flash forward and everything else, and now all of a sudden I'm playing music with him, and it's pretty cool. It was a pretty cool, I don't know, kind of experience to go through.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Lost Like Lions is so much fun to play with too. Yes. Yeah. It's a rare treat when they play a show, so it's like, you got to be there. Oh man, definitely Mohawk Place is always a good place to play, but also Good Bar too. Really, just really interesting acts come through the second floor there, and of course downstairs as well. Yeah, there's always a good, lively crowd there.
Yeah. I would say also Nietzsche's. Nietzsche's was fun to play at.
Yeah.
Nietzsche's had a good crowd.
Oh my gosh, this is such a good question. I'll start with.
Oh man, I would say Still by Mac DeMarco. We kind of made it funky a little bit. I don't know, it's just such a cool song to jam out to, and so I always had a good time playing that cover.
Oh yeah, it's a really good one. I gotta say, our original song, Make You Dance, it's just such a fun song, and the bridge is such a fun thing to play.
Of our originals, Nothing at All is my favorite at the moment. We did do a couple Taylor Swift covers, but I would say my favorite cover, it makes me smile when people hear it's No Scrubs. And Kaylee gets up there and he has to get the attitude with it. So.
Yes. Yeah, I was going to say Make You Dance too. That one is just so fun, and I feel like I can get into it a lot. And then Summer Vibes too. It just has a really pretty sound to it when we're all playing it.
Vibey.
Yeah, it's very vibey.
Super Killer Robots, Paramore, and KarmaQueen.
Wow. Okay, Paramore, yes, definitely put them on mine too. I'm gonna say honestly, Beach Bunnies, and Mr. Wives, I think, and us. That'd be a killer lineup.
I would probably July Talk, Tokyo Police Club, and then us. Maybe them Crooked Vultures. That would be amazing to see them as well.
I love all these lineups. This is amazing.
So it has to be realistic? So, I mean, it's not like, do we have to think about genre? So, yeah, I'm just going to go really randomly. Icarus the Owl, because they do have a kind of a pop sound along with some math rock, but then also Paramore, because they're my favorite band ever. And then us, right? I don't know. I can't think about that too much.
Just the album comes out on June 16th, and it'll be streaming on everywhere you can get music. Yeah, please give us just a follow on Instagram, Facebook. We'll keep you updated with all the stuff. And yeah, that's all I got. Do you got anything?
Come check us out at a show. Come out, because it's always a fun time. And like I said, we're always looking to try and do new music, new things, and highly encourage you at least listen to us once.
That was KarmaQueen. As always, I'll have the links down below if you'd like to check out more of their music. And for Music Monday, I'm Adam Duke.